Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Yoon Jung-min. We start with one of the key reversals at the top office. President Yoon Suk Yeol has reinstated the post of Senior Secretary for Civil Affairs and named former Vice Justice Minister Kim Joo-hyun to take charge of it for enhanced communication with the public. And speaking of communication, the president is poised to host a press conference later this week to mark the second anniversary of his inauguration. Our correspondent Oh Soo-young reports.
President Yoon Suk Yeol has named the Senior Secretary for Civil Affairs, reviving a post he previously scrapped, in the move to strengthen his communication with the public as he begins his third year in office this week. On Tuesday, Yoon himself announced he had re-established an office for civil affairs, with former prosecutor and Vice Justice Minister Kim Joo-hyun as the head. This comes after the defeat of his ruling People Power Party at the April 10th general election. Yoon said he had failed to reflect the wishes of the public and vowed to reform the way he communicates and runs the country. During his presidential campaign, Yoon had pledged to streamline his administration to exclude a Secretary for Civil Affairs, citing previous misdeeds that occurred under the role, including abuse of power over government bodies and the investigation of citizens. However, the president said on Tuesday he realized that the position had remained throughout successive governments in order to heed public opinion and better inform the management of state affairs.
I think what he would probably do in this context is to use the position as a way to help implement, and also, again, part of this issue of messaging, his domestic policies, and to be a point where this can be coordinated as best as it can be, given the control of the Democratic Party, but as a medium towards which, domestic policies can be sort of pursued in a more comprehensive way.
In another move signaling change, President Yoon will hold a press conference on Thursday morning, according to spokesperson Kim Joo-hyun. A senior official said no questions are off the table. The press conference will aim to address a variety of topics within its roughly 1 hour timeframe, with the spokesperson moderating. Yoon's presser comes 21 months after his last media conference, which was for his 100th day in office. The president also halted his frequent impromptu questions and answers or doorstepping sessions with media after a series of unsavory exchanges with broadcaster MBC. As Yoon takes steps to make his approach to policy more inclusive and open to discussion, Yoon will deliver a video message to Korean citizens from his own office at 10 a.m. before his Thursday presser. He plans to explain how the administration has executed policies over the past 2 years and lay out what he plans to pursue for the next 3 years of his term. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News.